Before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our lieges reign will ne'er end. Long live the sovereign of Vermont! Long live the sovereign!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward. Is it you? Aye, it must be you. Are you the one then? Aha, I thought I recognized you. I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death's sweet embrace. Come along, you feckless dullards.
Sets my thoughts down dark paths, this place.
Hail!
Almost nodded off for a moment there. We're not allowed to talk during missions, sir.
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site.
Not sure how much longer.
Time to... 'Twould be unwise to disobey. The overseer will show you no mercy.
I mustn't let the captain see my knees.
Not sure how much longer I can hold out.
This place gives me an ill...
Time for you to get to work.
You are prepared to work? Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap, or aught that poses a hindrance to you.
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate. What is the commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
awoken. You but fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives! Get me out of here! Now!
Strikes are thieves' greatest weapon. Watch for an opening, then press your boat till they are overwhelmed. Thieves may not carry shields, but their nimbleness allows them to dodge and communicate. Boulders, barrels, and the like make effective weapons whenever the matter. When delivering targeted strikes, I would recommend clinging to your bow.
Are you unharmed?
Consane!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. It is surely the work of a fell curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Consane. The accursed creature escaped. Oh, you! Get back here! Quickly!
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
You must go. That is the only path forward.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there! Shoot it down! It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Keep your distance, Arisen! Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story. Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. Still, I can hardly believe it. A griffin, of all things, here. Add to that the recent dragon sighting. 'Tis said that the arrival of the Sovereign portends an age of peace. Yet only trouble us. I had thought being in the Border Watch would make for easy work. Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. If you find your strength flat, then buy the curative or have a bit of green. When one of the fiends comes, best guard or dodge, else you'll soar on the morrow. Make use of the stone. It will give you an advantage against their ranks. There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is. Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I've not, and I count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that 'tis a beast e'er more fearsome than a griffin. One need only look to the miserable state of the village of Hell to see that. But hope the sovereign rid us of terror. Among the people and steps forward to challenge it. I dare say Vermund owes much of its prosperity to the sovereigns who have served it over time. So, personally, I'm just glad to know we've got someone looking out for us.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray, come this way. Before you stands a riftstone. "'Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
The people here are evacuated. The people here are evacuated.
The people here are evacuated and safe.
The people here are evacuated.
The people here are evacuated. The people here are. The people here are. The people here are. The people here are.
There are more who can yet be.
There are more who can yet be. There are more who can yet be saved. There are more who can yet be saved. There are more who can yet be. It seems the rain has abated.
It seems the rain has abated.
Former arisen appear to be plentiful in this world. Pawns are oft called nomads, for we wander between this world and the many other realms with which we are connected. I am no exception, and my experiences in these other worlds will doubtless be of aid to you on your adventure. 'Tis my privilege to accompany you as your loyal pawn, and I will gladly use the knowledge I gain to guide you.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Nomads, we are oft called. Born in other worlds, we travel here by means of the riftstones that we might aid you, Arisen. However, I cannot speak as to our true nature, for I know of it not. None of us do. We do not need to. We merely do as we are commanded. Riftstones are gates that connect this world to a multitude of others. By their power have we crossed into this world, and when our mission is done, by their power shall we return to our own. 'Tis the name given to fate's chosen, those destined to command the Pawn Legion and safeguard the world from the threat of the dragon. Even with your memories lost to you, I am afraid you cannot escape your fate. Very well. May fortune...
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Nodded off for a moment there.
I can ill afford to leave it here. I'd rather not draw still if I can avoid it. My knees are beating.
Fancy again?
Going out, are you? You sure that's a good idea? You seem rather unwell. You ought at least rest for the evening. There should be a spare bed in the lodgings yonder. Only don't go rushing off before you're ready. Take it from me. You're better off resting while you have the chance.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
No easy thing. Making a living as a soldier. Boy there. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night. Aye, being armed is better. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings.
We must rest, though the sun is still... Your diligence has borne fruit at last. There's no discipline that steadfast devotion cannot teach.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime. Always a pleasure.
I'd hasten home.
We're running low on everything. From provisions to crafting materials for weapons and armor. We've had a hard time. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just... What say you? Could I trouble you to... Glad to hear it. Here, he ought to be somewhere north of here. Hand him the note, and he'll take care of the rest.
Fancy a gander?
Hail. We've had to start sending out...
Is that so?
Lachlan.
Aye, I expect...
Ocado.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area?
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie. I want to go say. You seem stout of heart. You've my thanks. And
Let us do everything in our power to render aid to those in need. I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along. Goblins, Master! Certainly, Elizabeth. How might I be of aid? Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true. Hard. Be sure to avoid open flame. We are to retreat then.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. Ah, good. I see we are...
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry. Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen. I suppose you'll be wanting my help. Oh, very well.
It is vital you remain level-headed.
Oh, methinks the fiend felt that. Perhaps a few more for good measure.
Who are you? You come to help me? See. Feel that I'm leaving sent you to watch my back, eh? Is that all of them? Yeah. You have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. Well, I'd best be heading back.
Don't we have a report to make, Master?
Restoration and reinforcement are the purview of a mage. You'll be safe at...
I expect this would fetch a fair sum at market.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us, at last. Behold the state of the village. 'Tis a sorry sight indeed. The dragon truly is calamity.
Pitiable Arisen.
Well met. Let me know what you need. Might have just the thing. Pleasure doing business with you.
Aught I can do for you?
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate. This moment forth, thou art arisen, charge and all.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flame? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. But you hung on, and by some miracle, survived. Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermund, if you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Who might have it? Whatever it is, I'll have to hear it another time.
Say, do you think this one's really arisen?
Oh. What does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. I am a fighter myself, and should... Naturally, 'tis a vocation for those who seek to master... At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret is a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical... However, the more powerful the... Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, try them as you like. Very well. There is no... But I shan't take up any more of your...
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
In my line of business, patience is key. Always a pleasure.
If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those thieves favor light armor. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate. Very well, but I shan't take up any more of your time.
Can't complain.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. What am I to do? He really ought to...
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The watchheads.
A simple conversation oft reveals what a week of searching never could. Whom shall we speak with first?
No, I'm not lost. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found, well, as luck would, will be ashamed to return empty-handed. What? Suppose there's no hot. Seems my luck's not as...
We could make the fruit laborant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Runa's apothecary here in Melv.
I think I get the idea.
Ah, well met. Here for between you and me, guys. They're mighty easy to make. Always a pleasure.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself.
Do come again.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps this time I went looking for him.
The other day, they ill favour living along. I understand that, not to mention their tongue. Must be pretty kind.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Good. Then let us be on our way.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost. Master, goblin!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Avoid flame at any... Lost prison. You have been doused in oil. It shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen. You called? Forgive me, but you do not appear to be in need of aid.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
We ought to bring this to the one expecting it.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So if our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly, there's still not one of them. Regardless, do well not to invite my mistrust on that journey.
Battle is best avoided here.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and might we remove this hindrance somehow? If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance? One never can have too many of these.
What say we pelt one of the next foe we encounter?
Good. Let us make for...
I should be glad to assist you, Arisen. Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing. One of us has been drenched. Let me get that.
Hold here.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether it will be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
So tired. I barely the vim to tie my boots.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance, you ought to let a few things go. As a matter of fact, ought we not add an archer to our ranks?
There are other choices, if we seek an ally who can attack at range.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here. This place makes my hair stand on end. Should trouble occur, a quiet day is a welcome.
Goblins, Master!
That's her guard, Andrew. Let us see what you're made of.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I pray my efforts aid your cause.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on...
I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike through.
Ensure your next attack is no less balanced.
Is there aught you require?
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed. I'll be needing a tall mug of ale to recover from that.
Chest. I'll examine its contents, shall I? I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes.
So long as we remember to keep to our assigned roles, we shall be a united front in the face of any foe.
Right you are.
I mislike the look of this. How dare you?
Water is spilling through the cracks here. What could be the cause? What's this?
Sharps! To think we didn't count one here of all places!
A Cyclops! Brave, be on your guard!
You have my gratitude, sir. But see, I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brack. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little. Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive.
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
We're setting out. Jump on if you...
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down. If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
We're setting out. Jump on.
Sun's light has grown dim.
We shall have to be all the more vigilant. I should be glad to assist you, Arisen. You called? Forgive me, but you do not appear to be in need of aid.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the op.
We're setting out. Jump on if you've paid.
Really now? You mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
Look, Master! Goblins! Naught compares to the thrill of it.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aid. Vernworth isn't far from here. All right, into the ox cart then.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first, it would seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the Sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear? Greetings. Little did I expect to find you here. Do not forget that we work to serve.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
Much to go on.
Always another errand to see to.
Oh, wait for the new equipment to come in.
Good heavens! The pantry is crawling with nuts.
What delights might there be to find in town today? Living hard, but rooms free.
These really are hidden in the most unlikely places, aren't they?
Our collection grows.
I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Interested in my wares?
I'm not sure what to do.
I pray naught goes amiss. Never headed it.
Tell is, Vermund was once a beastren kingdom.
Fascinating.
Indeed, though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
myself having a kip.
Good to see you, Mark. Master?
Sometimes I wonder.
Bunch of sluggards. New blood.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Still waiting on that report.
Ought I go and look for her? Oh, my apologies, sir. 'Tis concern for my granddaughter. Said she'd go to spare me the journey. Did she even bring the gold for it? I know she has a little coin. I'm of half a mind to go after her. But you didn't come here to have an old man prattle your ears off, I expect. What can I do for you, sir? I'm dead on my feet. But I've much to do yet. Do come again.
Off to market I go. A lonely place, but not without its charms. Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
Peruse at your leisure, based on this.
I'm not quite as nimble as I'd like to be, but I suppose that's what I get for carrying so many things.
Oh dear. What am I to do?
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
I have a story to tell before this day's done.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
Barely the dim to time my boots.
Time this place.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off.
This isn't much to go on.
Always another end to see things. Time to prepare the next batch. Now this is a conundrum. What the I could almost nod off.
Take it easy today. You're acting up. Well met,
Oh dear. What am I to do? This is such a space.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. Tis not a matter for pride. You will want to hear this. Tis not a matter for prying ears.
Point's no good if you work yourself to death. How are we to fight with such worn out?
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be what say you? I thank you, your Majesty. The first is Trevomai, next is Half Village, west of finally. There is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with the...
We have been charged with the felling of monsters. We have naught to fear if we default to the experience.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim, you will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now. Would that I could undertake the task myself. What say you, your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's... There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your... Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt. I refer to Waldar. Many a time as Disa demanded Waldar amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit, and many a time as the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As our laws dictate that your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite what say you? Might you be willing to aid me in a... I've prepared a means for you. This mission demands that should you be discovered, there is much we ought to tend to. If we are, do not forget that we work to serve.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Sit back, relax, and enjoy the fun. Always a pleasure.
Turn my key.
Coin's no good if you work yourself to death.
Welcome.